All right, you guys, some big news on the GTA front. We might have a GTA releasing this year after all. Now, granted, it's not the Grand Theft Auto we're looking for. We're going to be talking about Grand Theft Auto 4. Now, Grand Theft Auto 4, in my opinion, is one of those ones that's kind of been overshadowed because the game that came out before it, San Andreas, massive title. And then the game that came after it, Grand Theft Auto 5, massive title. Now, granted, maybe I'm the only one that didn't play Grand Theft Auto 4 that much, but I don't think it's as massive as the other one, so it kind of gets overlooked. So let's talk about this. Rumors a GTA game might be releasing in 2025 after all. Insider claims that a current gen port of the game of Grand Theft Auto 4 is coming later this year. Developments on the port, I'm going to keep emphasizing port, reportedly began over a year ago. A port of the Max Payne 3 may also be in the works and will likely be bundled with the Remedy's remake of Max Payne 1 and 2. I think that's going to be amazing if they actually port over Max Payne 3 and just group it in with Max Payne 1 and 2. Anyways, a credible source has claimed Rockstar Games is gearing up to release a current gen port of the Grand Theft Auto 4 later this year. The studio was initially set to launch the next installment of the Grand Theft Auto series later this year, but a recent delay has pushed the title into 2026. However, it has now been suggested that Grand Theft Auto game will be released later this year after all, with the iconic 2008 title supposedly receiving a re-release for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Okay. After the hugely successful release of Grand Theft Auto 5 in 2013, fans of the series have been eager to know when they'll be able to get their hands on the next entry. The thing of it is like when it comes down to it, I like how, as of right now, they have Grand Theft Auto 6 billeted for May 26, 2026. At least we have a date as to when we could potentially look forward to it. Now, the problem with that being, it's in May. I'm going to sit there and let you think about that. It's in May. And the problem is, a lot of titles don't really get, I guess, pushed and sold during like those early summer months. If I'm a betting man, I'm going to say it's going to get pushed back again. I would not be surprised if it gets pushed back to September, which I'm kind of surprised they didn't aim for in the beginning. Why? To cash in on the holiday money. Now, me personally, it kind of frustrates me because I know a lot of these studios try to cash in when they can. And Grand Theft Auto 6, I think you can release during any time of the year and it's going to sell ridiculously good. But with that being said, I would not be surprised if it gets pushed to like a September date and then you'll see kind of like the dominoes fall like they did towards the end of this year potentially, with other games either delaying or pushing forward their games if Grand Theft Auto 6 gets moved to September. Anyways, while Grand Theft Auto 5 has received multiple re-releases over the years, fans have begged Rockstar to bring 2008 Grand Theft Auto 4 to the current gen consoles for years. According to this credible GTA insider Tez 2, development on a Grand Theft Auto 4 current gen port should be approximately 1 year in development and may possibly release later this year. That to me would not be surprising if they did that. And I say that because they got to recoup money. I keep going back to the money, somehow, because they got to keep their shareholders happy. They got to keep the powers to be happy because they're spending billions upon billions of dollars on this potential juggernaut of a game that, they've said it before, and that is, Grand Theft Auto 5 live service, it's paid Rockstar dividends for over, what is it, 12 years now, right? And if they release GTA 6, I would not be surprised if GTA Online does the same exact thing for Grand Theft Auto 6 that it's doing with Grand Theft Auto 5. Anyways, we may end up seeing it drop later this year, the insider said on the GTA forum. It is worth noting that the insider refers to it as a port and not a remaster, indicating that we'll likely see featured FPS improvements and possibly some minor graphical updates. This right here is what they did with the first Red Dead Redemption. They did a port of the first Red Dead Redemption over to the PlayStation 5 and the PC, which they didn't do anything extra. They actually took away features because the first Red Dead Redemption actually had an online feature. The port does not. On top of that, you also had like minor graphical updates, FPS, meh. But the thing of it is the price tag for this will probably be roughly the same, $50, $60, like they did with Red Dead Redemption. I would not be surprised. It's a total cash grab if they did that. Earlier this year, Rockstar Games quickly shut down a popular Liberty City mod for the Grand Theft Auto 5. That it's kind of shitty that they did that, but it makes sense. But at least they shut it down instead of pushing and rug pull, kind of like what Microsoft did with the Modern Warfare 2 remastered, where people put a lot of time and energy into a mod that was set to be released, and they just turn around, they put the game on sale, the remastered version of Modern Warfare 2, and then the day before it was set to go live, they put a cease and desist in, and they collected all that money. The mod, which is known as the Liberty City Preservation Project, brought the iconic 2008 map to the Grand Theft Auto 5 with a fully functioning mini-map, an operational public transportation system, authentic pedestrians, and the ability to seamlessly travel between Los Santos and Liberty City. That is crazy that this team put all that time into a mod like that. Insider Test 2 has now claimed that the mod was likely shut down due to the Rockstar Games' upcoming port of Grand Theft Auto 4. If the current gen version proves to be real, Rockstar would not have wanted a fan-made mod to encroach on the game's re-release. I don't think it would have. I only say that because a lot of people, like me, I'm one of them. I will play a game that has an amazing storyline, and I will buy the game instead of just roaming around a city and not really getting anything done, if that makes any sense. The insider also claims that if Rockstar is still following their plans laid out from the pandemic days, then fans can also expect a current gen port of Max Payne 3 to be re-released after Grand Theft Auto 4. This would likely align with the upcoming Max Payne 1 and 2 remake that are currently in development at Remedy Entertainment. While there is no confirmed release date for the remakes, Remedy reveals in February that the remakes have now officially entered full production and are making steady progress on the titles. With Grand Theft Auto 6 just 1 year away, it's likely that Max Payne remakes won't be released until after the Grand Theft Auto game is launched. Why? Because it's like sending a lamb to slaughter. You don't want a game that one of your fellow studios, because Remedy and Rockstar, I believe, are both owned by Take-Two, to basically lose money all because you guys launch at the same time. Let's go full screen. I only say that because it's there's some games out there that do that. I think it was EA did that with Titanfall 2. They released Titanfall 2 sandwiched between Battlefield and Call of Duty, and they expect it to, do well. Anyways, I want to hear y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think a Grand Theft Auto 4 port would be worth the money, or do you think that they should reduce the price and not be charging like $50 like they did with the port for Red Dead Redemption 1? Anyways, you guys, y'all take it easy. Don't forget to mash that like button and subscribe. Every little bit helps out the channel immensely. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing, Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.